Hi, this is Matt once again. We're about to end that video, and this is a paid request for Baja Vtuber, one of a couple requests he sent. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it. PayPal's usually the best bet. Do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box. I'll get to them as soon as I possibly can. For those who sent them, thank you. I really do appreciate it, and thank you. Hope everyone's doing well who watches this. Now, I doubt a lot of people will watch this video because when you look at the views, because I reviewed a couple of these type of albums, they don't get a lot of views, but these are paid requests, so I hope at least Baja VTuber doesn't mind the videos. So I do appreciate your kindness. Thank you for that. But this is for another Hololive VTuber album. This time, Hakos, Baelz, Baelzy, Hakos Baelz out. I don't know how else to pronounce it out. It's called Zodiac. There's 13 songs. And I guess I'm not really big on these type of albums. The Hololive, ladies singing and type of music that seems a bit more in conjunction with how things are done in Asia. I'm more of a guy that's into like rock and roll, AC/DC, Metallica, that type of stuff. But there's exceptions. I like some Elton John. I like Queen. I like even Robbie Williams. I like some of his music, like Angels. So they're all different stuff. And here I would say there's at least two songs that I did quite like, and others I didn't mind. So I wouldn't say I hate or despise it either. At least different course of action, different direction to experience. In this case, listen to these. So the songs, they're like RXR, La Roja, The Fight Song, Hide and Seek, Getarin, 818, Ride, Color, Ohio, Ian. So half these titles I could barely pronounce. But there's a different variety in some of the songs, which I did think was interesting. Like the first song with lyrics like "My wish is your command," very rapid fire. Trasamallohoni, Trasamallohoni. It was there. I wouldn't say I would ever listen to it again, but I didn't hate it. But then La Roja had a bit more of an acoustic guitar, slow, like softer start until it got more of a beat later, with lyrics like "holding my breath as I count down from 3." Didn't differ from the first song, so it didn't feel like a repeat. But I did another song that I thought was, it's there, okay. The Fight Song, I would say, is one of the songs I like more so. I guess my second favorite on this album. I like the violin implemented into the song. Some of the lyrics I didn't mind. They can hold me, not be out 100,000 times. I will fight, fight, fight. It just had a nice beat to it. A nice beat that I could get a liking to. But then like Hide and Seek, the next one, it had this very higher, cutesy voice, and a rapid fire, almost sounded like chipmunks. Alvin the Chipmunks were singing it. I didn't really like that. One of my least favorite songs on it. And then Getarin was like more of an industrial song, industrial noise. So you have these vocals, but it felt like this is industrial noise, like was overtaking the vocals, so I could barely hear the vocals. And so it just sounded like white noise at times. I did not like that either. But then I really enjoyed the sixth one, 818. Like, that was my favorite song on the album. Because I thought it had a nice emotional element to it. It starts off with these instruments played that you just normally hear with Asian community. I forget what the instruments are called. I don't know if I call wind chimes or stuff that you normally hear in like Hong Kong type of movies. Like you don't hear them a lot in American productions. But I thought they gave a little bit of a different sound to it. And then about a minute in or so, there's this like 80s beat in the background that I really enjoyed. And love and hate, 818. Now, I don't know if the 818 has any other significance, or they just, we need to find something to rhyme with hate. So we're rhymes with hate. Eight, what? 8 kids to feed? 818. So I don't know if the 818, maybe in the other lyrics there's a reason why it kept saying 818, but I didn't get it. I didn't understand it, but the beat, the more emotion I felt from that, it was definitely my favorite of the album. Color, I didn't mind that. It was sung in a different language, but I didn't mind it that that was a bit energetic. But then songs like Ohio, I swear to God, it sounded like it was sung by one of the Rugrats, like Angelica. Because it has this very titty-like voice, and I swear, if you ever heard Angelica on the Rugrats, the girl that would bully the other babies, it sounded like her. And there's lyrics like, nothing feels worse than an unfinished verse. I'm like, really? Nothing feels worse? I did think of a lot of things that feels a lot worse than an unfinished verse. Unless you're very, very privileged and lucky. If that's the worst, that to feel, then man, let's switch places. So I would say this was a mixed bag. Like there's some 818 in the fight song I really did enjoy, but then there's other songs like EIEN I liked. And then it had this very orchestral feel, orchestral chorus depth to it that felt a bit more epic. I'm like, whoa, where did this come from? Like this came out of nowhere. So that's the thing. It felt like a lot of the songs were just like not a new genre, but so I appreciate that. I will say that every song doesn't feel like the same thing, and I can't differentiate. This I'll give props that I could differentiate between each song because it's like her trying to do something a bit different. If this was more like the 818 and EIEN or even the fight song, then I probably would have liked this a lot more. But yeah, like the industrial one and the one that sounds like the girl from Rugrats, one of them, or the one that teensy voice, wasn't really for me. So overall, I would say kind of 50-50 on this. Some I liked, some I didn't. I could see if I could look up who Hakos virtual YouTuber, VTuber. She debuted in 2021 as part of the Hololive English Council. Hololive English Promise alongside Iris, Sarasfauna, Oro Crony, and Nanashi Mumi. I guess on the lore they make up for each character. She has vibrant red hair and pigtails, black and white streaks with blue eyes and mouse ears. She has a spiked collar and white top with black accents with the word rat and graphics of ears and whiskers around it. I mean, I don't know if you want to call yourself a rat. Well, thank God she's not in the wrestling business, because if you call yourself a rat in the wrestling business, that means you're a whore ready to fuck a wrestler. For those that don't know, yeah, in the wrestling business, at least back in the day, wrestlers would get these things called rats, which is just women that just wanted to fondle and fuck them right after the match. So she's lucky she's in the different time and in the different business. But as it is, I didn't hate this album. A18 of all of them is the one that impressed me the most in terms of the songs. That's one I will listen to again. Ian, and the fight song I'd probably say would be in my top 3 that I liked in this. But overall, yeah, just kind of mixed, but 50-50 on it. But I've heard a lot worse. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks for listening to Baja Vtuber, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye for now.